Hey there, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're in the kitchen to do a quick video from a request, which I always love because that means that at least someone is out there wanting to watch the video and know how to do something. So the request is for a cook-up, and from what I understand, that's a Caribbean expression for when you basically just go to the cabinet, refrigerator, pantry, wherever, and just find whatever you can to make a meal. So that's exactly what I did today. Today I just went to the refrigerator, the cabinet, and looked around and seen what I had. And with that, this is what I ended up with. So on the counter today, we have about a little less than half a head of cabbage. We got a few sweet peppers, a carrot, a zucchini, a few small red potatoes, an onion, and I did find this hot Georgia sausage. It's just a spicy smoked sausage, and I decided to throw a little bit of butter, a little bit of celery, salt, and dill in with there just to kind of round it out and lighten it up a little bit. And what I plan on doing today is a variation of something that my dad used to make, actually, where he would just wrap cabbage and potatoes and some sausage and some other veggies in aluminum foil and steam it in the oven or on the grill. Now, I would love to do this on the grill, but we don't have a grill. So what we're going to do is we're going to get started. We're going to go ahead and turn our oven to about 350 degrees just to get it warming up, and then we're going to chop up the veggies and we'll meet back there. Alright, so we're back, and as you can tell, I've chopped up a lot of the veggies and sausage and such. And to keep in mind as you're doing this, everything here can either be eaten raw or is fully cooked, except for the potatoes. So what I did was I made sure that I chopped up the potatoes kind of small, and everything else, it doesn't really matter. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and start assembling. Alright, so as we get going here, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to take the celery salt and I'm going to lightly season the potatoes because they are a starch and they're going to soak up a fair amount. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the onions on top of the potatoes because we want to make sure that they're near the bottom and get a lot of the heat and steam that's going to be coming through. And I'm going to take the sausages and just kind of spread them around. It doesn't really matter for the most part what order you put this in, because the beauty of this dish is that it's all going to steam together and kind of cook with the steam that's going to be in the pan. And as you can see back there, I still got some sausage and some cabbage, and that's because I realized that this pan was absolutely going to run out of room. But once it starts cooking, it's going to start consolidating itself a little bit and getting smaller. So we just got to make sure that we can keep everything in the pan to get going, and then we're good. So now that this is all in the pan, what we're going to do here, so I'm just going to go right over the top with celery salt. And there are going to be like a little bit of uneven seasonings in there, and that's perfectly fine. Because once it all cooks down, and I'm going to stir. Alright guys, so now that everything's in the pan here, we're just going to wrap it really tight with aluminum foil because we want to make sure that none of the moisture gets out. We want to make sure nothing spills in the oven. So as you can see here, even wrapping it really tightly with the aluminum foil is pulling some of it down and kind of compressing it a little bit. So the moisture needs to stay in the pan because that's what's going to steam the veggies and kind of make them all cook together and flavor each other. Alright, so I'm just going to place this onto a tray just in case it leaks at all. And then we're going to go right into our preheated oven here. And with a pan this size, I'm going to come back and check on it in about an hour. Alright guys, so now that we got the food in the oven, I just want to take a good opportunity to give a shout out to my friend Veryl Marshall over at Marshall's Restaurant for providing us with this big, beautiful, nice, super handy cutting board. May not seem like a big deal to some of you in the States, but we actually just can't go to the store and buy things like that. So it was truly a priceless gift. So huge shout out to Veryl. Thank you very much. Alright guys, well it's been about an hour, so we're going to go ahead and pull this out and see where we're at. I'm going to drop it on the counter here and pop the top Let's see what kind of deliciousness we've achieved. So as we can see here, we've got liquid around the bottom, so that's a good sign. It's a good sign that nothing's burnt and caked to the bottom, and everything looks nice and soft, and it smells really good. So let's stir it up and give it a shot. Alright, so as you can see, everything here is nicely cooked. Our number one concern is that the potatoes wouldn't be cooked, but as you can see, you can kind of mash them with a spatula or a spoon. So it's a good sign that everything's perfectly cooked. It smells good. So let's just give it a good stir, and then we're ready to serve.